So Bitcoin is at an all-time high of about $20,000. Well, hello there, YouTube. What do we do about that? In the times of an all-time high, there are some critical things that we need to be avoiding and some really important things we need to be talking about. And in this video, we are going to cover Wes's top two most important things to think about in the middle of an all-time high. You want to know what those are? Stay tuned, because coming right up, we're going to cover all of that and so much more. All right, my friends, thank you so much for joining me. My name is Wes Spencer. I am a technologist, I'm a cybersecurity guy, and I love covering cryptocurrency as part of this channel. So thank you for joining me today. And hey, while you're at it, if this is the first time we've met, just hit the subscribe button, just hit the bell notification, the like. That would just go a long way. Very simple thing you could do, but go a long way in helping me out. All right, so $28,000 at the time of this video for Bitcoin. I mean, hey, that is awesome. I mean, it's unprecedented. I wouldn't say that it's something I never thought would happen, but it's really, really powerful stuff. So I get a lot of questions from friends in the middle of this, and they're asking me, what do I do about this? I mean, it seems like it's too late for me to buy. What do I do? Well, two critical things we're going to cover today. The first is this. When we go through an all-time high, and keep in mind, I've been doing cryptocurrency really for a long time. I've been in this much longer than just about anybody I have ever spoken to. And I've gone through a lot of all-time highs. I mean, if you look right here at this Bitcoin tracking chart, you can see there's some pretty big highs that come all through here, aren't there? Yep. So I've been through those. My friends, I have weathered those storms. And one of the things that I have learned is a motto that I hold myself truly during these fun and exciting times. And it's two words. You ready for it? It's hold fast. See, this is an old sailor term. In fact, a lot of sailors from the olden days would actually tattoo hold fast right there on their fists. And there are times when I think I need to do that. And there was some superstition behind that. But at the end of the day, for a sailor, they were holding onto those ropes in the middle of a storm. And they believed if they were to let go of those ropes, the entire ship would go down with them in the storm. See, every seasoned sailor of the olden days knew hold fast. Hold fast through the storm. Don't change what you're doing. Continue to go and continue to keep your strategy. Continue to hold the rope. Continue to push on straight. Now, what does that mean for us to translate into cryptocurrency? And why do I love hold fast in the middle of epic ups? Well, I love hold fast because I love them for epic ups, like I said, and I also love them for epic downs in bear markets and in bull markets. And what I mean by that is, you've got to understand, you've got to set your sights, to continue to use a shipping analogy. Where do you think crypto is going to go long term? Do you think it's going to crash and burn? Well, then sell it all. Do you think it's going to go up to 100,000, a million, more than that per Bitcoin? I'm not going to tell you specifically where I think crypto is going to go long term in this video, but I will tell you this. I think $25,000 is nowhere close to the all-time high. So what does that mean? Hold fast, my friends. Continue to hold fast. When we see it blow up, am I going to go and play the market? No. There's a lot of videos on YouTube where people try to do that, some to varying degrees of success. It's not for me. My friends, I hold fast. And I hold fast also through the big dips. When we see those bear markets come on and we see Bitcoin continue to tank, I don't change my strategy. I continue to do what I do. In other words, when I see Bitcoin go up to $28,000, I laugh, I smile. A bunch of friends come and say, Wes, what's that like? I bet you're really happy now. And I just think, well, yeah, I guess so, but I'm doing this for the long term. So I don't really care if it's 28,000 or 50,000 or 3,000, because I'm going for this for the long term. I'm holding fast. So I want you to adopt that same motto. Let me know what you think about hold fast. Does that work for you too? I just think it's a fantastic way to kind of think through how we handle this. And the reason that's important is because we don't want to be one of those people where we get to a big, what we think is a high, and we sell off a ton of crypto only to see it go higher. Or we see it nosedive from 28,000 to maybe $10,000. I mean, that's a potential possibility at some point. And what do we do then? Do we sell it all, especially if you bought really high? See, I know a lot of friends that have bought at really high levels, usually at some kind of tip of the market, and then they see it crash and they panic and they sell it off. And that's a mistake. That's a huge mistake that I don't want you to make. So that is the first thing to do in the middle of an all-time high, my friends, is hold fast. What's the second thing? It's really quick. Simply this, and I've kind of hinted at this already. You need to think about the context of crypto in the long term, not the short term. And here's what I mean. Yes, crypto is at $28,000. That's exciting. That's fun. But when you think about it in the long term, is $28,000 really that high? Personally, I think it's going to go way, way, way higher than that in the next 5 to 10 years. And so because of that, I don't really care that it's at $28,000. So what does that mean for me? Well, people ask me pretty commonly. They say, so Wes, do I need to sell right now? Or they say, hey, I've never gotten in, and $28,000, it's way too much for me to get in. No, it's not. No, it's not. Let me ask you this question. If Bitcoin goes to $50,000, let's just say a month from now, just to keep numbers simple, or a year from now, whatever it is, I'm not predicting, I'm just using numbers. Would you have thought that buying at $28,000 is a good deal? Of course you would. Now, why is that? Because when we buy, we are usually short-term at the moment focused versus thinking long-term, because we as human beings don't have the ability to perceive into the future. And so because of that, when we see an all-time high, we think, oh no, I can't buy, it's too expensive. No, my friends, it's not too expensive. Not if you think Bitcoin is going to go way, way, way higher than that. So how do I handle that personally? I'm going to tell you my secret to success here. I'm going to tell you the secret to building wealth. And I made a video on it. If you want to see it, it's right there. I've got a link for it in the description down below. It's called dollar cost averaging. This is this idea of I buy continually. I recommend on a monthly basis, but whatever your budget allows, I really wouldn't go beyond monthly. And I just buy a certain amount of crypto at a certain time every month. And I don't care whether it's super high, super low. That's just what I do, and I ignore it. Sometimes I buy outside of those markets if I really see something that's interesting to me. If I see a big dip and I want to buy it. But by and large, I just dollar cost average. And when you look at this long term, and take a look at this graph, take a look at this chart with me right now. Look at this. This is pretty awesome. When you buy long-term, it continues to go up and up and up and up. And so a huge spike or a huge drop at the moment may look really scary. But in the long term, my friends, no. It's going up and up and up and up and up long term. So don't be afraid of that. That's my second big tip, is think about it in the long term. Think about it with your future glasses on, not with the short-term glasses. So if you've been thinking about getting into crypto and you feel like you missed out because it's at an all-time high, just remember, I don't think it's at an all-time high for its forever high. So is now a time to buy? Yes, absolutely it is. If you have a lot and you're thinking, should I sell it? Well, again, if you think crypto is going to go much, much higher, why would you sell right now unless you really need the money? So that's my thoughts for it. And let me illustrate it this way. I have some friends that I remember when Bitcoin first got to about $20,000. This is probably about 2 to 3 years ago. And they bought at an all-time high, and then it crashed way down into like the $4,000, whatever it was. And they're like, I've lost my money. Oh no, what a horrible investment. Wes, why did you not stop me for this? And you know what I said? I said, just wait, hold fast. It's going to be okay. And why is it going to be okay? It's going to be okay because eventually it's going to go way higher. All of my friends and all of your friends that bought at that last $20,000 all-time high have made all their money back and more. What was their trick? Waiting. But if you had panicked and you had sold everything you had, you would have lost all of those potential gains. So there you have it, my friends. 2 very simple things. Hold fast and think about your investment strategy in the long term, not the short term. $28,000 is fun, but it is by no means the end of the story. Hey, was this video useful for you? Did you enjoy it? I really hope you did. I hope you learned something out of Bitcoin investing. I would encourage you to check out the other videos in my channel. I've got some really exciting stuff. I cover a lot of things around being an entrepreneur and creating a startup, of which I've done several times very successfully. I create a lot of videos around Pi cryptocurrency and other innovative cryptos that interest me. Guys, I would love to know what you think. What are the videos you want me to cover? What are some topics and questions that are burning in your mind to go through? Just let me know. I would love to answer them. I'd love to give you some feedback. I read every single comment. You guys mean so much to me. Thank you so much for watching. Would you share this with a friend? Would you just hit the subscribe button? Would you just hit the little bell icon so you'll know when I've got new videos coming up? I absolutely love to produce content just for you guys. So continue to let me know what's interesting for you, and you know I've got your back always. Thank you guys so much. Stay safe.